Yes, sanibonani bafethu, ninjani mfaka Mkhonza la? Siyagijima. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi nibela nilalele ama-video ngiwa-uploadayo. Ngicela ukuthi abangasubscribe subscribe. Ngibonga kubo bonke abasubscribile already. Yazi ngiyabuka nje abantu abaningi la ba excited. Ba happy nokuthi uKhethi Matlala is turning state witness, uzoba ufakazi wombuso. Bathi uKhethi Matlala uzokhipha amaqiniso manje kube nje. Angazi bafethu, mhlawumbe kumele sijabule sazi, kodwa mina njengomfaka Mkhonza khona iwari enginayo la. Khona ukukhathazeka enginako ngendaba kaKhethi Matlala. Kumele singakhohlwa, asikhumbuleni into eyodwa la ukuthi sikhuluma ngobani la, sikhuluma ngoKhethi Matlala. Sikhuluma ngomuntu okukhulunywe ngaye kabanzi nangokujulile endaweni zama-cartels nako konke ukukhohlakala ebugebengwini bama-drugs and all that, kidnappings and everything. Khumbule ukuthi kuma-accusations avela kubaba uMkhwanazi mayevela phambi kwekhomishana kaMadlanga evela naku-ad hoc committee parliament wakhuluma izinto eziningi ngoKhethi Matlala and everything. So-ke manje futhi siyathola kancane ukuthi kubantu aba-implicatewa uKhethi Matlala noma abantu uKhethi Matlala aconfesse ngabo noma akhulume ngabo ku-NPA njengoba nje kuthiwa uzoba umfakazi wombuso uHlanhla Mkhwanazi, General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Ngathi kunezinto ey'thile ayishoyo noma ijele i-NPA ngomkhwanazi nabanye obaba uKhumalo, uDumsani Khumalo. So-ke angicabangi ukuthi i-SA noma iSouth Africa kufanele ibe excited kakhulu ngendaba yokuthi uKhethi uzothena i-state witness ngoba kungenzeka ndlela thile la kusadlalwa umdlalo ongahle ugcine mhlawumbe ufake enkingeni uGeneral Mkhwanazi noGeneral uDumsani Khumalo, okungabantu esesibathembe kangaka manje ekulweni nalesihlava sobugebengu obukhona eMzansi. So uma uthatha ukubheka kwi-recent interview abenayo neNewsroom Africa ubaba uGeneral Mkhwanazi wakuveza kancane ukuthi kukhona izinto ezimkhathazayo ayitholayo nge-intelligence yakhe noma intelligence yabo emaphoyiseni abathola ukuthi uKhethi Matlala nje obasejele eboshiwe. Lokukhishwa kwakhe yise kwelinye ijele ebuye ifakwe kwelinye kunezinto ezisolisayo ngoba uyakuveza la ukuthi engathi IDAC le rock unit le ephenyayo nayo ekusolakala nokuthi ikhiphe i-warrant of arrest ukuthi kuboshwe uMkhwanazi noKhumalo, engathi ibe nama-meetings ahlukahlukene noKhethi kaningi kanjalo naye NPA njengoba sekuvela manje ukuthi uKhethi uzoba i-state witness, engathi kube inyanga nje impela kuxoxiswana noKhethi ukuthi aconfess izinto ezithile ukuze kuzoba nabantu ababoshwayo. Le recent issue nje ukuthi uGeneral Khumalo noGeneral Mkhwanazi bekhishwa ama-warrant of arrest ukuthi baboshwe, bekungasi fake into ekhona. Ikhona i-warrant of arrest ekhona for Mkhwanazi, ikhona futhi ekhona for uKhumalo, and asazi ukuthi kuzokwenzeka nini. uMkhwanazi nje indaba kaKhethi Matlala mawungamlalela kahle ekhuluma ngoKhethi Matlala akekho excited njengoba abanye bethu ba-excited ukuthi umuntu uKhethi Matlala esingamthemba ukuthi uzosiza izwe uma econfessa noma ethena i-state witness. uMkhwanazi is not convinced ukuthi uKhethi uzoba usizo kule country. Wena why-ke uconvinced lapho ukuthi uKhethi uzoba usizo kule country? Awulalele for example nayi ilo interview la umlaleli sisi uMkhwanazi ukuthi uthini ngoKhethi, bese uyazibuza ukuthi kukhona yini ongakuthemba uKhethi Matlala njengoba kuthiwa uzoba i-state witness okuzosiza le country. Awumlalele nangu la.
You stand insofar as what happens now going forward, because I also understand from sources that there was even a tussle between the South African Police Service and IDAC, even when it came to interviewing someone like Vusimuzi Khethi Matlala, who gets transported from eBongweni by SAPS, but when he was here in Pretoria, IDAC tried to block him from going back to eBongweni. Are you aware of this?
You know, the interesting thing that South Africans knows that Mr. Matlala was taken to custody by the South African Police Service, not IDEC. And he's been in custody for close to a year. It is South African Police Service together with DCS that took Mr. Matlala to eBongweni. When the commission sanctioned or requested Mr. Matlala to come here for consultation, he was requested. The team transported him back to Pretoria. On arrival in Pretoria, on the scheduled day where he's supposed to consult with the commission, IDEC walked into the DCS facilities to charge him. They never bothered to speak to the investigating officer that arrested him first place. They just walked as if they are walking to his own private home. They went and charged him in prison, and then they claim him as if it's their client. And he was brought there by the SAPS. For months he's been in custody, brought by SAPS. Just to that decency of phoning the investigating officer and say, we are here to execute a warrant for this person of yours. Can we have some working arrangement? You want this person to be in Kokstad, we want this person to be in Pretoria. That discussion should have happened in a boardroom. It did not happen. The ugly part of it is that there was even a letter from IDEC threatening the Commissioner of Correctional Service about why is Kurt Matlala sent to Kokstad from IDEC, as if he was presented, he arrived at Correctional Service, or he went to Kokstad because of the decision of DCS alone. So it became clear there that there's some malicious things. We know that Kurt Matlala is forever out of prison because of consultation that they're busy with. We know that. We've got our intelligence that are collating information of what's happening. So we feel that there's now games that have been played. The man is in custody and he's got a number of cases. IDEC has put a case against him. He must answer to that. But the dissents of the security class are talking to each other. They said the very same person that we've arrested, we are looking for him on this case. We want to charge him. For these reasons, for him to be in court, we want to make sure that he stays in Pretoria. That discussion will have happened. So I can imagine now if SAPS charges Kurt Matlala now for something else, and they go to court and they demand that he be kept in another correctional facility without talking to IDEC, there's going to be another fight again, which is unnecessary.
General, as you stand here, I see...
Umzweli. So ke ungaconclude ngokuthini ke manje? Ungaconclude ngokuthini? Kuningi okuseza, kodwa njoba sengichazile uGeneral Mkhwanazi thina sikholelwa kuye, sithembe yena, uyena oveze yonke into esiyibonayo njengamanje ba exposed emaphoyiseni, ku government, parliament, everywhere. uGeneral Mkhwanazi esebenzisana no General Dumisani Khumalo nabanye abasebenza ngobuqotho emsebenzini wabo amaphoyisa. So ke kukuwe njengamanje ukuthi umqondo wakho usebenza kanjani futhi uyihlaziya kanjani lento. Kodwa mina njengomfoka Mkhonza ayikho into engiyithembayo ngoKurt Matlala ukuthi uzosiza iCountry. Kodwa kunaloko ngibona ngathi khona indlela abafuna ukumsebenzisa ngayo lapha ku-state ukuthi basebenzise yena against uGeneral Mkhwanazi noGeneral Dumisani Khumalo noma against bonke laba abafuna ukulungisa izwe. Ngathi kufuneka kusetshenziswe uKurt ukuze uKurt abe yisavior yalama cartels nalama politicians akhohlakele kule country. Angazi wena ibuka kanjani umfoka Mkhonza, na ngiyacela niqhubeke nisubscribe and share ngizuvo lweni la umfoka Mkhonza. It's free of charge ukusubscribe. Ngicela wenze kanjalo, ngiyabonga.